A new 308 king has been presented to us. Kyle Kurov. Sorry if I'm saying the last name wrong, but just recently this weekend at the American Pro, Kyle has managed to take the 308 Raw world record from Andrew Haas, previously held by Larry Wheels, Eric Lillibridge. Just it's a four monster lineup, right? So if I hop over here, we just got all feds Raw. We got put on the weight class 308. Kyle Karov. Now number one beat Andrew Haas by 3 pounds, but just take a listen to this lineup real quick on 1 through 5. Kyle number one, Andrew Haas number two, absolute monster. Zach Myers number three, Larry Wheels number four, Eric Lillibridge number five. And it doesn't even stop there, right? All these names, I keep going. Shane, Fernando, I don't know who this is. Luke Nall, I know. Theo Maddox. Like, these names in 308 are all, like, people that have been heard of, right? But, I mean, these top five guys here, this is just one just smash of heads, right? This is, like, super close, too, right? All these are pretty close. They're within 100 pounds of each other, really within, shoot, what is that, 70 pounds of each other. And if we go to 308 plus, right, we could see the gap is really like top five. You got 2,300 to damn near 2,550. So that's a big gap. But 308, it's crazy how close these guys are. And the years, too, right? 2016, that's older, Eric Lillibridge, right? And Larry Wheels in 2020. And Zach Meyer. But, I mean, these top three have just been going after each other. Zach Myers in June of 23. Haas shortly after in November of 23, and then less than a year later, Kyle breaking it again. But that's a cool statistic in its own. But today's video is about Kyle. We're going to be just taking a look at him and why I think it is so cool to see what he's doing, right? Obviously, I'm an Andrew Haas fan. A little bit of mixed feelings watching this record fall, but records are meant to be broken, right? So keeping that in perspective. But the craziest thing about, I think, anything this guy has done is the fact he is an IFBB pro. That is next level. That is no joke. He's 29 years old. So he's not right, so he's not like 35. He hasn't been doing this like, well, I mean, he's been doing this a long time, but the achievements that he has racked up in these years is just crazy. And if you don't know either, this world record meet was his third meet. His third meet, right? So his first meet being in 2022 in wraps, right? Strong meet. He benched 600 pounds, squatted 804, deadlift strong, right? I think that's when he started getting the title, the world's strongest bodybuilder. Takes a couple years off of competing, jumps back in with a monster 2350, and I think this 2350 put him in like third place or something like that. So boom, name instantly on the map. And then we give him what is this, 9 months later, after I know he got really hurt, so this actually could have been somewhere, that could have been somewhere in here, I believe, but literally just 7 months later, and he breaks the world record by 3 pounds. Let's just go through his lifts real quick. I've noticed too, he's gained like 11,000 followers in literally since the time of breaking this record, which is great, right? He definitely deserves it. So here we have the squat. Here's the world record total, right? 920 squat, 622 bench, 887 deadlift. So here we have the squat. Let's see, is this copyright music? Yeah. All right, we'll just watch. If you want to watch with the music, just go on his Instagram. Give him a follow because this guy's a tank. But so he's in heels, 920, and he's gonna walk it out. Walk it out, relatively close stance too. And look at that, easy, dude, easy. That was literally easy. I believe he probably had 950 in the tank. Right, maybe 940, something like that. Just insane, though. 920-pound squat that easily. Jump to an all-time PR bench press, right? So I'll show you some of these other training videos as well. Jump to an all-time PR bench press of 623 pounds, give or take. which is insane when his PR was 617. So the fact he was able to hit a PR in the meet, that just blows my mind. 622 pounds. And really reminds me of Larry Wheels here with the monster bench. He's really the only 308 king that we've seen with a monster bench other than Larry Wheels. All right, let's see this. Pretty close grip, too. And this dude's got some long arms, if you notice. But having that bodybuilding background probably is the reason why he's got such a monstrous bench press. Soft touch there. Huge, dude. Absolutely huge. That is just amazing. 622. So let me go back over to the 308. Zach Meyer had a big bench press. But yeah, Larry Wheels with the 645. Holy crap. Right? So it's weird that like Eric Lowbridge has this record with only a 545 bench, which is pretty crazy. And he's like within range. Andrew Haas had the record too. And only 582. Kyle with pretty easy 622. Somewhat. This guy. Look at this guy. But somewhat easy 622. I think he could definitely be at 650 in no time. So, I mean, just from these numbers alone, I could see him going 950 on the squat, 650 on the bench, just saying for his next competition. And then check out this 887 deadlift. This was his second attempt. Second attempt for the world record. He went for 909 after this and missed. I totally can see him coming back and probably getting 920. So, next meet, 950, 650. What did I say? 920? Yeah, 920. I'll do the math on that in a second. It's probably going to be a lot. Someone could do the math, but let's check this out. Now, is this crazy or what? Just looking at this, do you think he's missing something? Dude deadlifts with no belt. 887 pounds with no belt, right? So he's got the wrist wraps, classic mixed grip style. No belt, though. That's nuts. And he didn't even re-baby powder. Now check this out. When the spiders got knee sleeves, you know it's real. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. And I believe 3 white lights, right? Yep. It's just crazy. But let me show you some of his other crazy lifts. If you haven't found out about him from this, you may have found out about him from this. 900 pounds, stiff bar beltless at the Gymshark Lift New York City event. Is that not insane? 900 pounds stiff bar beltless. I don't think anybody else in the world could do that. 900 pound stiff bar beltless. I think he's the only person in the world that could do that right now. That's insane. And then he's got some crazy training videos with pound plates too. So right here he's got a 885. This is stiff bar PR. So he goes from this 885 on these pound plates on a stiff bar to this 900 pounds in like 1 week. Obviously the 900 was like all out balls to the wall. But bro, he got it. And he is a monster. And if we keep going down, we can see him. I mean, obviously he's jacked, right? You can just look and see he's jacked. But if we keep going down, I wonder if we could find him in more of a... Yeah, so here's the injury too, by the way. Oh my god, dude. That was 62 weeks ago. So literally a year ago. This was the injury I knew about. So literally a year ago. And now he's squatting 920, pulling 887. That's insane. But yeah, if we go back a little bit more into like where he's a little bit more shredded, we can see his insane physique too, right? Yeah, I mean, you can obviously see him, like, yeah, he's jacked, but see here he's a little bit more shredded here. Let's see if we can keep going down, find anything from when he was in on stage. Police officer, these big guys and police officer, just it's such a I don't know why you just keep on seeing it. It's funny. But all right, here's him being a little bit more shredded, but holy crap, dude. This guy has done it all. This guy is like a definition of what every gym bro wants. Look at like just how great he looks. Dude looks like he could be a Mr. Olympia. He's got the 308 records. It looks like he could break the all-time Raw record for all weight classes. And I think he also only weighed, what did he weigh? Only 296. And the dude looks like he could beat all weight class records. He looks absolutely insane, right? And these are when some of the posts come in of world's strongest bodybuilder. Obviously a lot more shredded here. I don't know if there's anything exactly like on stage. Oh yeah. So check that out. I mean, he looks insane. IFBB Pro, now world record holder. Congrats to him, man. That is a very achieved man. Kyle, go ahead, give him a follow. Let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, Blake, one signing out. Peace.